also a great use up for roast turkey. We're going into those seasons where we make a lot of roast turkeys. You're going to need 2 pounds of meat to make my Turkey Club enchilada casserole. So you take the meat, cut it into chunks. Great use up for leftovers, by the way. And then just give it a few pulses in your food processor. So you end up with this really finely chopped turkey breast. It tastes a little richer than ground turkey. Delicious. So the filling, I've started in the pan here with a couple of chili peppers. I used jalapenos, but serranos or Fresnos work nicely too. A couple of jalapeno peppers, onions, garlic, and some bacon. And then we're going to add the 2 pounds of ground turkey. This is the filling for our enchiladas. And you can use corn or flour tortillas for this, whichever you prefer. And I've just started to char those up over here. You just char them right on the stovetop if you have a gas stove, or if you have an electric stove, in a dry skillet, 30-40 seconds on each side for either corn or flour tortillas. Once I get the turkey down in here, I'm going to season the turkey with some nice smoky ground cumin. I'm going to add the brightness of a little bit of lime juice. We'll squeeze a lime. If the lime doesn't feel like it's going to give you a lot of juice, pop it in the microwave on high for 10 seconds, and then I'll teach you a lesson. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of chopped tomato. And a handful of chopped cilantro. People are funny about cilantro. They either love it or they don't love it. If you don't love it, add some parsley instead. Give that a stir. Now, when I use this as a leftover for roast turkey, I've made gravy, a stovetop gravy or gravy from the dripping. When I use it as a rotisserie recipe, bring home rotisserie turkey, or I just roast off a turkey breast, I make my own little stovetop gravy. 2 tablespoons of butter, melt it, whisk in 2 tablespoons of flour, add a 1.5 cups of chicken or turkey stock, and let it reduce until it thickens the back of a spoon. Then we're going to take that gravy. Once it reduces, you have about 1 cup of gravy. Add the gravy to the turkey mixture. I know, delicious. Mix that all together. So now this tastes like a Tex-Mex version of a turkey club. Delicious. Then in this pan, I've thickened up a couple of cups of milk. To the milk, I'm going to season our milk sauce, just like you're making mac and cheese. You know, flour, butter, add the milk. When the milk thickens up, add salt and pepper. 1 small can, about 4 ounces, of chopped green chilies. And about 2/3, or about 2 cups total, of shredded Monterey Jack or mild cheddar cheese. So you need 3 cups all day. Put 2 cups into the sauce. Okay. Borrow the spoon. Stir this into here until the cheese melts into your milk sauce. Turn the heat up on that a bit. Turn the turkey mixture off. Beautiful. Sauce looks delicious and cheesy. So now, all you have to do is take your tortillas. You're just going to wrap and roll your little enchiladas and pop them down into a casserole dish. When you get the dish filled with either 16 corn or 12 flour tortillas, then you're going to pour your cheese sauce all over the top and the remainder of your shredded cheese. And then the night you want to serve, it's a great make-ahead meal. You just pop it in the oven and cook it at 375 till it's brown and bubbly all over the top. I'll show you all the toppings when we come back. You can...
This segment is brought to you by Bounty.
Turkey enchilada casserole. So it's sort of a mashup of a good old turkey club and all the flavors we love in Tex-Mex cooking. Now, the night I serve, I normally top the entire casserole, or if you're going potlucking, I would do that on location. I top the entire casserole with all the toppings, so when people go in to take a scoop, they get everything. But I'm going to layer out a portion here so you can see all the toppings a little more clearly. I have an avocado here that I'm going to dress with a little lime juice to slow it down from browning. I have some scallions, tomatoes, red onion, and some lettuce. So I'm going to use 2 spatula method to get a couple of enchiladas out of here. No, delicious. And then you're going to take your shredded lettuce. You might want to bring extra bacon bits too, just so people get the idea that they're going to eat like BLT flavors inside. But I've got the lettuce, the tomato, the scallions, or the red onion. I wouldn't do both. A little bit of that nice avocado, that nice creamy avocado. And then a dollop of Mexican crema or sour cream up on top. Delicious! So, normally I say this might be what's for dinner tonight, and we'll see when we see it, but we've got another little surprise at the end of our potluck coming at you right now.
On Monday, it feels so good. Maybe giving Sherry Shepherd a minute to say and do whatever she wants.
Visit nycneedlewalk.org or 7 online.
Hey, Rach, Samantha from New York City, and I have an awesome idea for your next hostess gift and tip for your next potluck dinner. I love eating pasta. I mean, who doesn't? But it gets a little bit hard to eat sometimes at big parties. So what I like to do is throw all of my ingredients on skewers. I marinate my ingredients overnight, plum tomatoes, mozzarella balls, sausage peppers, in an Italian dressing and white wine sauce. To make it extra special, I purchased a colander as my hostess gift, and I placed my skewers securely inside to make a beautiful anti-pasta bouquet. It's always a crowd pleaser. Enjoy!
Of a hostess gift, you bring food for the potluck or for the party, and you give the gift of the dish or the vessel, in this case the colander, and that's the hostess gift. I think that's brilliant, and I do it all the time. I wanted to show you guys, because everybody here loves to potluck and tailgate, I wanted to show you something that I invented with my buddy Judy, because we travel with food all the time, and it is possibly my favorite go-to potluck item. This is called the lasagna lugger. It will still be piping hot, as if you just took it out of the oven whenever you get to where you're going. And it's for people who love to lug food, because once you snap the little handles together, it keeps it nice and flat. So it's also great for cakes and things, so the top doesn't get all messed up. It is my go-to, and it's going to be your go-to too, because I'm giving everybody my lasagna. And if you're watching at home and you're like, oh man, I want me one of those, I'm going to let a few more fall off the truck so you can go to our website and try and get yourselves one of our lasagna. I want to thank everyone in our new neighborhood for coming out today. And again, special thanks to our firefighters from the New York Fire Department. And every woman in this room, every fish in this building has a big crush on Donnie Wahlberg. We love him. He's so great to us. What a great guest. And his peppers with the prosciutto and cheese were fabulous. Sonny really brought it with 3 great ideas. And, you know, helping us bring this party to you and all of that grilled cheese, they each took 1 whole tray per person. That was our great friends over at Hillshire Farm. We love you guys, too. We'll see you when we see you, everybody. Before we go, check out our neighbors. Take a look.